You know that feeling when you wake up in the middle of the night? Not from a noise or a bad dream, but because of your mouth? Well, today, we're gonna decode that exact feeling. It's a common symptom most of us just brush off, but it's actually your body trying to send you a really specific signal. Okay, let's get into it. I mean, that really paints a picture, doesn't it? It's that chalky, sticky feeling. Your lips feel like they might crack, and your tongue feels, well, it feels like it's stuck. It's such a distinct and uncomfortable sensation that it can actually jolt you right out of a deep sleep. So, if that description hits a little too close to home for you, then I really need you to stay with me for this. Because what seems like just a simple annoyance is, more often than not, a whole lot more than that. Right. So that dry mouth is basically a warning light on your body's dashboard. It's a signal from your frontline defense system that something is off. And to really get what that signal means, we first have to appreciate just how important saliva actually is. You know, it's so easy to think of saliva as just spit, but it's a powerhouse. It's literally armor for your teeth, it neutralizes acids from food, it fights off nasty bacteria, and it even kicks off the whole digestion process. So when that defense system goes offline overnight, that's a big deal. And just look at the scale of this problem. It's kind of staggering. A study in the journal Oral Diseases found that 47%, we're talking nearly half, of all adults over 65 experience this. Now that is a huge number. But the most important part isn't that it's happening, it's why it's happening. And this right here is the main idea of this whole explainer. That dry mouth you're feeling, it isn't the real problem. It's the symptom. Think of it like an arrow, a signal that's pointing to something deeper that really needs your attention. This chart really helps break it down. You see, that same study found that in over 80% of cases, dry mouth was just a downstream effect of something else going on in the body. So we really have to stop just treating the symptom and start investigating the real cause. I love this analogy. Think about it. If your smoke detector starts screaming in the middle of the night, you wouldn't just take the batteries out and go back to bed, right? No, you'd get up and look for the fire. That morning dry mouth is your body's smoke detector. It's time to figure out what might be smoldering. So where could that smoke be coming from? Well, we're gonna line up the 5 most common culprits. And I have a feeling that at least one of these is gonna sound pretty familiar to some of you. Okay, let's start with suspect number 1. And honestly, it's probably sitting in your medicine cabinet right this second. Did you know that more than 400 prescription and over-the-counter medications list dry mouth as a known side effect? 400. And we're talking about really common stuff here. You know, diuretics for blood pressure, allergy pills like antihistamines, antidepressants, even those seemingly harmless sleep aids you can get at the drugstore. But the real problem is what they call the compounding effect. Research shows that taking just 3 or more of these at the same time can seriously ramp up the severity of dry mouth. All right, suspect number 2 is this silent thief in the night, obstructive sleep apnea. Just do a quick gut check with these questions. Do you snore? And I mean like really snore. Do you wake up feeling completely exhausted even after a full night's sleep? What happens is your airway gets blocked, and your body's only option is to switch to mouth breathing, which just dries everything out. But the dry mouth is just the first clue. Untreated sleep apnea is seriously linked to a higher risk of stroke and cognitive issues. So if this is sounding familiar, it is definitely time to talk to your doctor. Suspect number 3 has to do with your blood sugar. You know, the CDC reports that almost 1 in every 4 seniors who has diabetes doesn't even know it. When your blood sugar runs high, your kidneys go into overdrive trying to flush it out, and they pull fluid from all your tissues to do it, which leaves you dehydrated, starting with your mouth. So if dry mouth shows up along with any of these other signs, please don't wait to get it checked out. Now, suspect number 4 is a really fascinating one I call the dehydration deception. Here's the deal. As we get older, the part of our brain that tells us we're thirsty, the hypothalamus, it just gets less sensitive. To put it simply, your body can be running low on water and just not tell you. You literally can't rely on the feeling of being thirsty anymore as an accurate signal. And for our final suspect, we have an autoimmune condition called Sjogren's syndrome. This is where the immune system mistakenly attacks your own moisture-producing glands. And as you can see from this chart, a staggering 90% of people diagnosed with it are women. But here's the problem. Its main symptoms, dry mouth, dry eyes, and fatigue, are so often just dismissed as, oh, that's just a normal part of getting older. It's not. Okay, so we've lined up the suspects. Now what? Well, now we build your action plan. This is a simple 5-step toolkit you can start using today to do your own investigation. Let's just walk through this really quick. Step 1, do a full medication review with your pharmacist, not just prescriptions, everything. Step 2, be really honest about your sleep. Step 3, schedule that blood sugar test. Step 4, this one is key. Restructure how you hydrate. You're gonna drink by the clock, not by thirst. And finally, step 5, while you're figuring out the cause, get some relief. Use rinses with xylitol, and whatever you do, avoid mouthwash with alcohol in it. That'll just make everything 1,000 times worse. And this is a very important note. If your dry mouth is showing up with any of these other symptoms, like trouble swallowing, pain in your mouth, or weight loss you can't explain, please see a doctor right away. That combination really needs to be evaluated immediately. So, here's the bottom line. Your body is constantly communicating with you. That nagging, persistent dry mouth isn't just some random thing that happens. It's a specific message. And the real question is, are you listening to it? If you remember one thing from this whole explainer, I want it to be this. Just because something is common doesn't make it normal, and it definitely doesn't make it harmless. Your health deserves way more than just writing things off as just part of getting older. So you came here today with a symptom, but hopefully you're leaving with a roadmap to investigate its cause. So I'll just leave you with this final thought. What message has your body been trying to send you, and when are you going to start listening?